Water Everywhere by Jill Atkins. Water. We use water every day. We take bath and brush our teeth. We water the yard. We wash our dishes, our clothes, and our cars. We go swimming and play water sports. Washing hands. We wash our hands before meals so we don't get germs on our food that can make us sick. We also need water. We have to drink water every day to keep our bodies healthy and alert. Water is the best thing to drink between meals. Earth's water. Almost 3/4 of the planet Earth is covered in water. Most of the water is contained in 5 large oceans and several small seas. The Mediterranean Sea, Caribbean Sea, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Bering Sea, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, and Tasmanian Sea. We cannot drink this water because it is too salty. It would make us sick to drink. So how does this water become the water we use and need? The water cycle. Water in the oceans and seas is warmed by the sun. The heated water becomes droplets that rise up and form clouds. The wind blows the clouds over the land. Then the water cools and falls from the clouds as rain. Snowflakes. In cold weather, water from the clouds falls as sleet, hail, or snow. Each snowflake has a different pattern with 6 points. Rainwater is called fresh water because it is no longer salty. Some rainwater runs into rivers which flows into lakes or back into the sea. This process is called water cycle. Water for people. The water we use comes from lakes, rivers, or natural springs under the ground. It is cleaned so it's fit to drink. Underground pipes carry water into our homes. Storing water. Sometimes a dam is built across a river to make a reservoir. Some of the water we use is stored there. It is important that we do not waste water. Adults can help save water by fixing leaky pipes. You can help by remembering to turn off faucets. Water for animals. Animals also need water for drinking and bathing. Elephants can suck more than 2 gallons, 7.5 liters of water into their long trunks. They squirt this water into the mouth to drink or over their backs to keep cool. The Arabian or Dromedary camel is nicknamed Ship of the Desert. Camels can store water in their bodies. They can live more than 5 days in the desert without a drink. Many creatures live in the ocean and cannot survive without water around them. Some hunt or hide in deep water where it is cool and dark. Others swim near the surface, searching for other animals to eat. Gills. Fish and octopuses have gills on the sides of their head so they can breathe underwater. They can't live out of water. Plankton. Some whales, such as the humpback whale, eat millions of tiny creatures called plankton. These whales have long comb-like bristles instead of teeth. Water for plants. Plants need water to grow. Their roots push down under the soil to find water. They take in water through their roots. A cactus can grow in the dry desert because it stores water for a long time. Rice only grows in fields that are covered in water. If there isn't enough rain, farmers add water to keep the fields wet. Forces of nature. In some places, there is so much rain that it causes floods. People's homes can be washed away. In other places, there is sometimes hardly any water at all. This is called a drought. On December 26, 2004, an earthquake in the Indian Ocean triggered the deadliest tsunami in record history. Sometimes water becomes a dangerous power. For example, strong currents in the sea can wash people away. The most powerful form of water is a tsunami, a giant wave. Forms of water. Water looks different when it gets very cold or hot. The water we drink is liquid. As water becomes very cold, it freezes. Solid, liquid, and gas. It becomes solid ice like the frozen seas at the North Pole. As water gets very hot, it becomes steam and vanishes as gas. Steam, the steam from boiling teapots or steaming saucepans, is dangerously hot and can burn you. Water as power. Water can be used to move and power machines. The wheels and cogs of a watermill are turned by water. The brilliant dam and generating stations are in Canada. In British Columbia, Canada, they use water to make electricity. The rocket. One of the earliest steam-powered trains was a rocket. George Stephenson invented it in 1829. Rushing water is sometimes used to make electricity. Steam has been used to power machines for more than 250 years. In a steam engine, water is heated in a large tank to make steam. The steam is used to make the engine go. Keeping it clean. It is important to keep the world's water clean. If a ship carrying oil crashes into rocks, oil pours into the sea and harms wildlife. Bird coated in oil. At least 1,500 birds died after the Barrier oil tanker ran aground off the Shetland Islands, Scotland in 1993. And a factory allows poisonous waste to escape into a river. This pollutes the water. It can kill the life in the river. If children drink or play in dirty water, they can catch a very dangerous disease. On Earth and space, water is very important to every living thing. Without it, no humans, animals, or plants could exist on the planet. NASA's Mars Exploration Rover. Scientists and astronauts have been exploring other planets like Mars for signs of water. If they find water, it might mean that life exists or used to exist out there in space. The end.